Hey folks, I'm sitting in Choral Hall where many of our music ministry groups rehearse and prepare for worship each week. In many ways, this is a holy space when I think about the many wonderful moments of music making that have happened here over the years. But every song has a final verse, every play a final act. Lori and I have been among you now for 18 years, and we have a deep sense that the time is right for me to retire from full-time music ministry. So, at the end of April, I will conclude my time with you here at Wilshire. I believe the church and music ministry are on the cusp of an exciting new era. I'm so thrilled that the pastor search committee nominated and the church voted enthusiastically for Timothy Peoples to be our next senior pastor. And in my remaining months with you, I'll do everything I can to make his initial months good ones. This is yet another transition in a series of transitions in recent years. I've been privileged to work beside so many remarkably gifted partners in ministry: George, Mark, Darren, and Heather. And our music ministry team is simply superb. Working with them and serving beside you at Wilshire will have been the peak of my vocational ministry. I am a fortunate fellow indeed. Through these years at Wilshire, I was always aware that I was standing on the shoulders of giants. I think especially of how I have followed a long line of beloved ministers of music: Bill O'Brien, Verl Capps, Bill James, and Bob Brooks. In a sense, once upon a time, a baton was passed to me, and, well, now I pass the baton on as well. I'm confident that the good work I've been part of for so long will continue with excellence and energy. You might wonder what I plan to do next. Wilshire has a way of instilling in your staff an entrepreneurial impulse, and in that spirit, I have become the executive director of Polyphony Music Resources, a nonprofit ministry network for church musicians. When I leave Wilshire, I plan to make this my primary mission as I work to encourage and support church musicians wherever God calls them. Our 2 children and 4 grandsons live in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, and will be moving to that area in May. There will be days ahead to continue to process what all this means for you and for me. We will have the luxury of saying goodbye slowly, and while this will be tender and perhaps bittersweet, it will be a good thing. Thank you for listening, and see you Sunday.